Hello again everyone, welcome back to some more Landric plays and some more Darkest Dungeon. Last week we, what did we do last episode? Oh that's right, we defeated the Inca Haret, or the, whatever it was, the horrible flesh boss thing, which means, I think, if we have a look at the embark screen, the last of the easy bosses is this one, the Cove, the Sodden Crew. So unfortunately, Devro got promoted last episode. So we had Giggles, who we wanted to take with us, but he was super stressed, so we've gotten rid of that stress. So if we pop him here, we can probably just run this straight away. Now it's slightly unfortunate because Giggles does bleed damage, and I think that's slightly ineffective in the Cove, which means that was probably a bit of a mistake running the previous one, but it'll be fine. Last time I massively overestimated how hard the Warren's boss would be. This time I think we'll probably be okay. So we might as well do this one before we run out of before we completely run out of low-level adventurers who can still run these quests. So before we do that though, actually before we do that as well, none of you got promoted, right? So no. So there's no need to worry about upgrading your skills. But can we upgrade any of these buildings? So we could upgrade the tavern. Where are we? Let's start from. Well, actually, let's start right from the top. So we could upgrade the stagecoach network as well. Can't do this because we need the we need to upgrade the guild and the armor smith. But we could increase this. Ooh. Have we had a Houndmaster yet? I don't think we have. Let's grab the Houndmaster. So let's have a look at him first, because he has a dog, and dogs are amazing. So let's grab one of you, just so we can say we've got you.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Excellent. So maybe we'll bring you with us at some point. I don't think we'll... Well, actually, let's have a look at your skills. Maybe we do bring you. So you do this, which does bleed. It also does extra damage versus marked, though, which synergizes really nicely with the bounty hunter that we've got with us. So perhaps we bring you instead of Giggles. Hound's Harry, so that tries to bleed everyone, which isn't super useful. You can mark as well, which again synergizes nicely with our bounty hunter. Okay, maybe this is what we do. Guard dog, so you can guard. You can heal a little bit. You can also stun if you're in second position. I think maybe that's what we do then. Yeah. Wait. So I don't think we can put you in... Oh no, you'd be in second position, so you are okay there. Yeah, perhaps we do that then. It's not super ideal, because you're not exactly super strong, but it'll show off another one of the heroes, and I think the synergy between these two will actually work out pretty well. Okay, that's going to be interesting to try. So we're going to upgrade your skills and everything in a moment, but let's see if we can make them cheaper. So if we do this, that reduces this, and I think we're going to be doing the training quite a lot, so we'll... Can we upgrade the... not the guild, the blacksmiths? So we can't upgrade this yet, and that would be quite nice to do. But as we can upgrade the guild, I think we do. So we do that. Ooh, it's gotten a little bit bigger and a little bit fancier. Lovely. And then, is there anything else we can upgrade? Can we still upgrade the tavern? No, we spent too many crests. We could swap some of them around, but I'm not too worried. The abbey, nope, can't upgrade that. Sanatorium, nope. Still not really worried about this because, yeah. I'm never super interested in the trinkets. We find plenty of good ones. Perhaps we can get slightly rarer ones or slightly more unique ones from here, but I'll worry about that when we get further into the dungeon. Nope, and we can't upgrade the graveyard, which is probably for the best. Okay, so let's worry about your skills. Do we want to swap any of these rounds? So we've got the mark, the extra damage versus mark, so we'll keep those two. And let's get the blackjack as well, because having an extra stun is usually quite good, and I think we'll replace... actually we could replace this one, because that only does a small amount of direct damage. It's the bleed that's the interesting bit, and I think most things in the Cove are fairly resistant to bleed, so we'll do it that way around. And this lets us try and remove some stress if you're in that particular position, which I don't think we're going to do. So let's do that. So we'll swap this for this. That works out quite well. Just make sure all of these can be used in the correct position. They can. This, it doesn't move you forwards or anything. No, good. We'll upgrade. So we can't upgrade your weapons or armor because you're level 0, but we can probably put you in the survivalist camp and just unlock another one of these skills. Because there we go. I was going to say, because we don't have a crusader, then we don't have anything to prevent nighttime ambush. So we'll nighttime ambush? No, not nighttime. Nighttime ambush. There we go. So we'll grab that, and then hopefully that rounds out our skills quite nicely. So I think that means we're ready to embark. Yep, we'll go for the boss. We'll send you out again. You're still diseased, but it's probably not going to be an issue. Famous last words. Aha, so we start off with some dog biscuits, which gives us a little bit of a buff. Or rather, gives our Houndmaster a little bit of a buff. I'm probably going to massively over-prepare on food again. We'll just go for 12 and 6 this time, I think. And we'll do that as well. Bring a couple of shovels, a couple of keys, and because we've got a stack of these, I'll bring an extra one of you, and I'll bring one of you. How's that sound? I think I'm even going to bring 2 bandages, just because I remember there being some fairly nasty things in the cove. Though, on easy ones, we'll probably be alright. Okay, so I think with that, let's embark.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below.
So these are the crew that have been providing our ancestor all the materials and equipment he needs to unleash terror upon the world, and it looks like he repaid them by wrapping them up in chains and throwing them off a bridge. He was such a nice fellow, wasn't he?
The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
Lovely. Okay, so let's have a look at the map. Okay, so we've got a sort of split path this time. I suspect if the boss is probably going to be here or here, right? That would be a sensible place to put it. So if we go this way, then hopefully we actually avoid most of this rubbish. I wonder how the generation of this works. So if it were me, I'd probably put some treasure here to sort of reward you better for doing the longer route. But as there's sort of 2 battles here, I think we'll try and take the easier path. We'll get to about here. If we've not found the boss, we'll rest, and then if we manage to do it and have still health, we'll come back this way and sort of clear out the treasure then. That's right, we can get treasure if we do this. What do we get?
Glittering gold,
lots of treasure, wow.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
So that worked out quite nicely. That's right, fairly uneventful route, and this is going to be an empty room as well. Do we get another scout? We do not, so we're going in blind now. And instantly into a fight, but it doesn't look like a terrible one, and they're surprised as well, which is a great start. So, do we want to mark them, or do we just go straight for the damage? So this would do 5 to 9, which isn't terrible. And they are all surprised, so I think we'll just lay down some damage. Oh, and that's right, you can be bled. In fact, so can you. So that's not terrible either. Whoop, that missed. That's a bit of a shame. You can't really... there we go. We'll buff you, and then you can try and cleave, or whatever it is, hew. Hew both of these. Drats. I was hoping it'd kill at least one of them. That's a bit frustrating, because it now means they're all going to attack and all do some damage. I probably should have focused my damage a little bit better, but given where we were at the time, that seemed like a good idea. Dear. So you're getting stressed quite quickly, which isn't fantastic. Okay, so now we should just be able to work our way through... Oh, now we get a crit. Oh well. Which burns off a little bit of stress at least. And then we can heal you two. And another crit. There we go.
A faint hope blossoms.
Okay, so not the best start. but
Success so clearly in view.
quite a lot of gold out of that.
Merely a trick of the light?
Ooh, a lot of gold out of that. Is there anything we want to get rid of? It's the thing. So I guess if we could get rid of the citrine, because although it stacks quite nicely, having more gold is more better. So let's discard that and grab this. Do we want to swap this out for the jade? I think we'll leave the jade for now. It's not the end of the world. And we'll start burning through our torches, and that'll give us a little bit more space for things. Ah, another empty room. Okay. So let's move onwards. Oh, trap. Nasty. But not too bad. Some more loot. Is there anything good in there?
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I'm going to ditch the anti-venom, because although it might come in useful, heirlooms are probably a lot more valuable to me. The more heirlooms we've got, the better we can upgrade our hamlet, and the easier it is for... Ooh, another empty room, wow. And the easier it is for us to do those higher level adventures. Okay, I think we want to probably use this. So the stun only affects you is the problem. But that's still damage will mitigate, so let's do it. Or you can just dodge it, that's fine. Oh, that looked painful. And you're going to go again as well. So this is not going super to plan. Let's try and stun you before you can do any damage. Good. And you can hew both of these. It won't kill them if we do that, though. So let's do this. Unfortunately, you're not stunned anymore, so we can't do the finish him either. This could still kill him, though, if we're lucky. Unfortunately, we're not. But I was going to say, but maybe we can kill him before he acts again, but no. So you're actually worryingly low now. So the cove seems to be much harder than some of the... see, this will do one healing, but it's not fantastic. The cove definitely seems to be harder than some of the other... what are they called? Dungeons, I guess. Areas. Okay, they're both stunned, which means we can now finish him on... Let's do it on you.
Decimated.
And then we'll just cleave you. There we go. So I mean, we're getting through them very easily, it's just costing us quite a bit.
So too will resistance.
In fact, I'm actually going to feed you a fair bit just to try and bring your health up. Aha, we've got another one of these. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it'll stack nicely. Ooh, what's this? Antiquarian only, 24 protection. I'm not super worried about that. We'll use a torch. In fact, we'll use 2 torches because the gold will stack very nicely. Holy water. See, that jade would have stacked after all. Oh well. I think we'll leave it at that, though. There's nothing else I really want to get rid of. Like, eventually we'll use the dog treats. In fact, maybe I should use them in the next fight. I'll use one in the boss fight, and I think I'll use one now, because this could be quite nasty. Oh, that looks painful. And that's a stun. So that's one of our biggest damage dealers stunned. If this stuns you, I'll be annoyed. It's not the end of the world, but it still means you can't act. So first I think we have to get rid of the thrall, because they will just explode and do horrible damage to all of us. Good, and now we can focus on marking you and then doing some extra damage. I guess we should probably take out these stunners. Oh, okay, you're going to protect him, so we can't just act straight on you. So I think we try and mark you. Oh, I was going to use the dog biscuit as well, I forgot. Oh well. We'll just stun you? Yeah, we'll try and stun you. Oh, right, it affects you because you're protecting him. Oh well. At least it stunned you. Ooh, critical. It's 2, but it'll cause a lot of stress. And debuff you and stun you. That's frustrating. That looks painful. So you're bleeding now. At least we've got a bandage. We've got 4 bandages now, actually. So this will do more damage to you because you're marked. Excellent. So on you, we'll use the bandages straight away. And then I guess we'll do a hew. Oh, really? At least you're stunned, but that's very frustrating. You have no damage dealing things whatsoever, do you? Be nice if we could just do something that would do 1 damage. You're gonna damage and possibly stun him again? Yep. See, this fight probably shouldn't be this difficult, but we're getting a little bit unlucky. Oh, that's actually getting worryingly close now. And see, he gets to act again now. Oh dear. Right. You absolutely have to die. Oh, I didn't use the dog biscuit. I mean, it didn't really matter, but I probably could have done that better.
Cleansed from our lands.
And then let's see if we can stun you. That'll clear the corpses as well, I think. Oh dear. Okay, that's really bad actually. 6 damage per round for 3 rounds. We should have healed that, because that 6 damage will now put him on death's door, regardless or not of whether it affects him. Then again, if we kill this, there we go. Okay, so we burn off a tiny bit of stress, and if before we move...
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So let's bandage you up firstly. We'll feed you this again. We'll take these. And is there anything else we want to get rid of? I don't think so. We'll probably use these up before the end, so hopefully we find some more stuff. Touch the altar, I dare you. Okay, it's only decorative. So I think we go here, and then we rest. Get a little bit more healing. So we've only got enough food for, well, 2 more hunger events, or camping. So we might not want to backtrack even if we do win this fight. Oh dear. Okay, I think we're definitely going to want to camp after this. This is potentially a problem. Let's stun them. Good, 2 stuns, that's very good. We will mark you. Which doesn't do any damage, but it debuffs. So this won't kill you unless it crits. So we'll do that to you, and then hopefully the Houndmaster will be able to kill this one with this. Not quite. Oh, but it does bleed. Not enough, but so he'll still act. I'm very glad that dodged. Okay, so you're both... yeah, you're gonna act. At least you didn't get to essentially act twice in a row, that would have been bad. And then we can finish you off before you act if we're lucky. Good.
Give them no quarter.
You can't really do much from there. Let's just clear that. Bring you forwards, and then... oh, maybe I should have left them there, because now that's not going to work. Ah, well. Let's just buff you. So what I could have done is left the corpse there and then tried to stun both of these again. They do have the little buff because they were stunned last turn, so it may not have worked. But we can try. See if we get a stun on you, we'll focus you down. Or actually we can use the Bounty Hunter's special ability, Finish Him. Or I guess it'll have to be yours. Oop, nope, you're going to miss as well. Might as well try stunning you as well. Okay, that's something. Well, let's just try and damage you a bit. And then does Finish Him reach this far? It does. Excellent. Not enough for a kill though. That's pretty unfortunate. Let's just use an Emboldening Vapor. It's only 1 health. I was hoping it'd crit. But it might be all the difference. Okay, you dodged anyway. Wonderful. And then you can kill you.
Continue the onslaught.
And then we can worry about you.
Destroy them all.
There we go. So that fight wasn't too bad in the end. It could have been terrible though.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
You're pretty badly wounded. I still haven't used these. Whoops. I think actually this is quite a nice, quite a nice trinket. But I always want heirlooms, so we'll get rid of the bandages. Even though no, we'll get rid of the medicinal herbs. We'll take this. Oh, also a decorative altar. That's good. All right, and then let's camp. So we're going to feast,
Furtive and vulnerable.
get as much health back as we
Rats in
can.
a maze.
We've got sort of half rations if we get another hunger event, but hopefully we won't. Firstly, we want to keep watch, so that will prevent nighttime ambush, which is good. All companions reduce stress. We're doing okay on stress. It's sort of health and damage we need, so we'll buff you. You still can't cure your own disease, which is a bit annoyed, but we can. We can't heal yourself. So we can heal yourself 20% and give you more accuracy, even though it doesn't really help us. And I guess we heal you again. I'm not that worried if you die, to be honest. I know it's cruel to say it, but you aren't bringing that much to the table. The problem is it will stress everyone out, and that will cause us problems. So you're carrying around someone's head, aren't you? I forgot about that. So perhaps we do that. So that puts us on 0, so now we can rest easy, knowing that the hound is keeping watch. Good dog.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay, no scouts. Oh, straight into a fight. Alright, let's buff you a little bit more. I should have maybe stunned these two. Oh well. Oh wow, everyone dodged. Perfect. And then chop chop. Ah, that's frustrating, but you're doing well on the dodges at least. Can we stun you? Reasonable odds. Does a tiny bit of damage if nothing else, and it stuns. Wonderful, so that's going to stop you from doing anything, and it means we'll do more damage with this. We'll try and stun you two this time, because I don't think we'll get lucky with all of those dodges. We didn't get lucky with the stun either, and that's a bit of a problem. Oh, we did get quite lucky with the dodges. You're all pretty nimble, aren't you? Alright, let's just finish you off.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
This will shuffle you if it hits, so hopefully... Okay, I was hoping it would move you forwards, not backwards. That's not really helped at all. So you can clear corpses, so we'll probably use that if we can. So debuff everyone. Do we want to mark anyone? Or do we just do damage? I think we just do damage, because if the damage hits, it means our bounty hunter can probably kill them. I should have put the stun on him, shouldn't I? Oh well. Ah, really? I could have finished him, but I was hoping we'd get lucky and kill this guy in one hit because you're stunned this round. Oh well, such is the way. Let's try stunning you. Nope, no such luck. Okay, we'll finish you, and then you'll be stunned, and then this time we can finish you off. There we go, you finally hit something. Good job. So we'll take all of that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We got another torch, lovely. So still got plenty of torches. Just burn it straight away.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, is this going to be the boss? Let us see. It is the boss.
In death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
So he's summoned a drowned fuller, one of those. You've actually not got fantastic stun resistance, so I guess we'll try that. Hopefully I remember to use the dog biscuit this time. There we go. Use the dog biscuit. What does that actually do for us? 50% damage for 3 rounds, 50% accuracy for 3 rounds. Maybe we should have used that after the mark. You don't have protection actually, so that's alright. You do. So perhaps we remove that. Perhaps we just start trying to damage this guy straight away. I think we do mark it. So maybe using the dog biscuit was a waste. Oh, you act twice. Interesting. Okay, so we'll start just piling on the damage. Boarding clutch. Okay, so you're going to do something horrible to him. I bet that's a... Oh, it's a bleed. I thought it'd be a movement attack. Okay, so we'll stack some damage on you again. Might just ignore this guy altogether. So that can be... Ooh, a debuff. Oh. Interesting. So it looks like that status effect remains there. You're going to sit there drowning until we kill you. Okay, I guess we can't ignore him then. We'll try and stun you so we can focus on this guy. Didn't quite work. Are you going to heal every time he's stuck in there as well? Oh, Jesus. Okay. This won't kill you, but it'll do... Oh, close. Unfortunately, you can't bleed because, you know, you're a skeleton. Or a zombie or something. Oh, you can bleed. You can't, but you actually can. Okay, so we just got unlucky there. Yeah, we are going to have to kill you. So that'll free you. And then, can you act? Not yet. Mutiny. Oh, you're going to...
The will to fight falters.
Okay, so that's a huge damage debuff. So maybe we just use that to mark him again. Because you're not going to be doing much damage anyway, certainly without that crit. Which means our dog biscuit's kind of useless after all. Maybe we focus on this guy before he can do anything this time then. Then again, maybe we don't. Maybe we just focus on the Sodden crew. Ah, we stun them, which is good. Actually, in that case, yeah, I'll do this. And then you can hew, and hopefully that'll kill him and do some damage to him. Not quite. Alright, so you're not actually going to do much damage, but you might as well do not much damage here. I should have used the full attack. Oh well. That wastes both of your turns though, and now you attack him. Okay, but you resist the debuff, which is really good. You're going to summon another one. Oh, okay, you're just going to drag him over there. Okay, let's try that and see what happens. I don't think this affects us massively. I really want to kill you, but let's make the most of that mark. Wow, yeah, perfect. Okay, I think we're going to be alright. This should probably go okay. And then we can use hew like that, which takes him out of the picture, and then we can focus back on the crew. You can do another mutiny. Yeah, really lowering his damage output, but I think we'll be okay, because that mark should stick around as well. Ooh, that's annoying, because you're less useful there. But if we're very lucky... not quite. Close, though. I don't think it's even worth skipping your turn, actually. We'll just buff you. And we will move you forwards, because I think you can still act quite well from there. And in fact, there we go. Pow!
Cursed to float forever, deep in the swirling blackness, far beyond the light's reach.
Excellent, so we've got an eye patch, which is man-at-arms only, and a move stone. You actually don't have any... So move skill, I don't really care about. I'm not sure I even want to bother bringing it back with us. We can get rid of the dog treats though, and I'll grab this. Is there anything else we want to get rid of? Do we want to keep going? I don't think we do. So I'm going to get rid of the food and put this here. I know I could have given it straight to him, but I would have absolutely forgotten to sell it if I'd done that. And then I think we just stop there. I don't want to push our luck any further because those... Like, we actually did much better against the boss than we did against some of the previous fights, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll return back to the hamlet with what we've got, and we'll have defeated every single of the easy bosses. Okay, so we also get some more money for that, which is quite nice. A hero's ring sounds pretty good. So we get all of this money, a few heirlooms, and that'll do quite nicely. So you level up, which is good, and you get a quirk, Clutch Hitter, 5% crit. Nice. Okay, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I will see you again next time.